I started as a home in the hood of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Let's be for real. Okay. And people have seen this transition from me going from home to center to opening up another home to opening up another center with other people. As far as the success, for me, the success is generational wealth for families. Okay. Like these people are going, if they keep going, they're going to be able to give this back to their children.
How did you get into entrepreneurship?
I have always found a way to make some money. Like when I was maybe 12, 11, I would go next door to these like older women homes. And I would like clean their homes. I would do their laundry. I would like literally, and they would pay me like, at first I used to be like scared to, I feel like I was just taking a lot of stuff in the beginning because I felt like, oh my goodness, you pay me for a service. I want to make sure that it's done all the right. But it's a matter of respect in a lot of different ways. Like literally, I don't go to church every Sunday, but like when I say God-fearing woman, faith-based woman, I'm really, really big on that. Okay. Going to be that. Like, you're going to have fear. You're going to think the negative about it. You have to push that out your mind, and you have to go. Start with a business plan, even if you can just come up with a name. Pray on that name before you go to bed. I can guarantee you it's going to happen. You have to believe in yourself.
All right. Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, beautiful people, wherever you're watching us from around the world. Yeah, I see you. Okay, all right, good. Welcome once again on One-on-One on K84 Podcast with your host and friend, Kenna the Greatest. You know what? Make sure to become part of the K84 family and community by going on all social media platforms and search K84 Podcast and stay connected. Stick around. The show kicks off right after this.
It's KKATL Turn Up. It's official.
Okay, before we proceed to give you what you need, let me say this, right? If you got any story to share with us, either being your personal life, entrepreneur journey, you got a business, hey, the divorce, the breakthrough, wherever it is, come on. This is safe and open space for all to have real conversations. So, hey, go on all social media platforms. Just search K84 Podcast. And, reach out to us. And then, hey, we will do some. You know what? Ladies and gentlemen, my guest for today, Sierra Vetaw, founder, CEO of She Motivate, a multi-state business consulting firm dedicated to helping women launch, scale, and lead profitable service-based business. With a strong foundation in childcare and licensing, she has helped over 150 providers while helping and mentoring women entrepreneurs nationwide. As a consultant, she speaks and motivates. Sierra is known for transforming ideas into income, passion into profit, equipping women with strategy, system, and marketing mindset to build sustainable businesses and creating generational wealth. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Sierra Vetaw on One-on-One on K84 Podcast. Hello, Miss Sierra.
Hey.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay. So before I start this whole conversation, right? Mm-hmm. We delve in deep. I love to play this game with my guest, right?
Okay.
Right. So I'll ask you something. You give me an answer and you tell me why. All right.
Okay.
So Thanksgiving or Christmas?
Thanksgiving.
Why?
It's my son's birthday.
How?
Yeah.
Thanksgiving?
He was born on Thanksgiving when I had him. So every 4 years, I believe, or every 4 to 6 years, it falls on his birthday. So Thanksgiving over Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That is
deep.
That is okay. I get that. Okay, so what would you go for? Choose to live in Miami or choose to live in LA?
I'm going to stay in Miami. I've been wanting to go there. The water vibes, I think, get me.
But-
They have a really, really big entrepreneur
Okay.
place as well.
But LA too had the
I
same
mean-
thing.
I don't think the same though. I think Miami is growing really big.
Really?
Yeah.
So you choose Miami over LA.
Yeah, I've been to LA. That's still Miami. Yeah.
Okay. So what would you go for, Hyundai or Toyota?
I'm a Honda girl.
Why?
I don't know. I got a Honda now, so I love it.
So what makes Honda, you know what I mean, your style or what you prefer to go with?
Just being dependable, I guess. I don't have any issues with my Honda. Never have. I don't know the other side over there. I mean, I'm not saying it would never happen or I wouldn't ever get it, but if I was to choose, I would choose a Honda.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So what would you go for, KFC or Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Chick-fil-A. I'm sorry.
Why?
One, I'm not even really a big chicken girl, seriously, but just the experience is just better for me.
If you don't eat chicken, then what do you eat?
I eat everything else, but chicken is, yeah.
Okay.
I'll eat it, but I'm just not real big on it like that.
Okay. All right, so let's get to know you a little bit, Miss Sierra.
Okay.
Yeah, so who is Miss Sierra?
Vetaw, Sierra Leone Vetaw is a entrepreneur, a mother, a wife. She's very, very deep. She's deeply rooted in God. She's very faithful. She's very purpose-driven. There's a lot of things about her. She has a lot of layers to her. She is amazing.
Okay, so let's get in a little
Okay,
bit of the list.
all
If not so much, but you know what I mean? I'm a
Okay.
curious guy, you know what I
Okay.
mean? I love to, I'm like Christopher Columbus, I like to, you know what I mean?
I got you.
Yeah.
I got
Right.
you.
So, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Kansas. So I'm from Topeka, Kansas originally. And I moved here like elementary into middle school.
Okay. So, how was your upbringing like? You came from like a strict home or like an easygoing, like, you know what I
To
mean?
be honest, my dad's side, I was a little spoiled brat,
Oh,
princess treatment. My mom's side was a little bit more rough, but my mother spoiled us. We had everything that we needed. So I didn't really grow up like, bad or anything. I had a really good upbringing, but I had some complications as a teenager, just like a lot of teenage women.
Okay. So what complications you said complications?
Eh.
So what complications are they?
Complications that I had as a teenager would be just like kind of boy crazy.
Boy crazy.
I was
What do
boy
you mean?
crazy.
Boy, I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. So
The girls know what I mean.
So I don't know. So you got to tell me. I'm curious to know. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
so I mean, technically, my mom didn't play that. Like, she was a hardworking woman, and I just would like sneak out. I would just like do stuff, and I was raising pretty much my household because my mom worked so much. So, yeah, the upbringing, I was good, but I don't even know really how to explain that, honestly. The boy craziness was just coming from me wanting to escape, wanting to get...
So wait, excuse my
the
French,
what?
right? Wait, excuse my French. Right? So were you saying you hit on his crease or what?
The what?
You hit on his crease, like, you know, I mean, I have my own lingo. You hit on them crease or
Hit
what?
on them streets?
Yeah, I'm asking.
No, I wasn't. I don't know what that means.
Oh, okay. Oh, you don't know what I'm. Okay.
I wasn't hitting on the streets. I just wanted to go out and play. I was kind of like a tomboy. Like, boys were my friends.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
I liked it being around boys. I liked it to do whatever I wanted to do. I had a lot of responsibility at home. So, like, every chance that I got, I wanted to get out and just go explore. I was very curious about what the world had to offer me.
Were your mom and dad married and living together, or it was like separate? No, I mean, home?
They have been separated for a while. So
For how long?
maybe like when we moved to Oklahoma.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you're going back and forth with mom and dad,
Mhm.
you know what I mean?
I would be with my dad on the summer times and my dad's side, and then I would be with my mom during the school year.
Were you taking advantage of that? Because sometimes, as you know, what I mean, kids, we take advantage of situations like, okay, hey, I want to do a little bit bad, then I'll move to my mom or my dad, you know what I mean? That kind of games. Because
Yeah.
So did you do that?
No, I was pretty level-headed when it came to my parents
Okay. So,
at some point.
so how many siblings did you have?
I'm the oldest of 4 children
Oh,
through
that's
my
great.
mom, and then I'm the middle child through my
great.
dad.
That's great. That's great. That's great. So share some childhood memories, you know, some fun childhood memories. You know, like, yeah, when I was a kid, I used to, you know what I mean?
I played sports.
What kind of sports?
I did track. I did basketball. I did pretty much a lot. Those were my main 2, though. I liked it to be outside. I liked it to just be in other places other than home. But
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Wait, you know, I'm not from here, right? So
Okay.
the cold weather here, the winter, I'm like, how do you guys do it?
I don't know. It's just normal now. You'll get used to it.
Hell no.
You'll get used to
no,
it.
No, I'm not gonna get used to this cold. No, I can't.
Yeah.
I know how you guys do it.
Yeah. I mean, well, Kansas and Oklahoma are kind of like right next to each other. So I never really had to do a big change with the weather like that. But where are you from?
I'm originally from the motherland.
Oh,
Yeah.
listen, I have to say this. So my name is Sierra Leone,
Yeah.
Vetaw.
I know your surname B trades for, like, you know what I mean, Haiti, Haitians, part of Asians come from Togo, Benin, Nigeria, and then part of Ghana. Because, you know what I mean, the culture, the similarity, you know, when I see Haitians or people coming from that part, I'm like, hey, this is where you guys are from. You don't have to go to DNA. I'm like, hey, I know where you guys from, because the culture, certain things to do, I'm like, I see it every day, you know, when I talk to folks back home. So, I mean.
So when I was born, my grandmother raised me, and she told my mom her name needs to be Sierra Leone. And my mom was like, why? Like, where is that coming from, Sierra Leone? And she was like, that is one of the richest countries in Africa. They have one of the
West Coast.
in the diamonds. Like, I knew when that came along that I was going to be that girl.
Yeah.
So
that's dope. That's
Yeah.
dope. That's dope. So, okay, how did you got into entrepreneurship?
I got into it. I mean, let's just kind of go back.
Okay.
I have always found a way to make some money. Like, when I was maybe 12, 11, I would go next door to these like older women homes. And I would like clean their homes. I would do their laundry. I would like literally, and they would pay me like $20.
Wow.
So yeah, I was like going to school like, hey, you know, but I just, yeah, that's kind of like where it started at. Really, we can even go back from there. Like my grandmother, my mom's home, like I would get allowance and I would be like, okay, I feel good. I worked for this.
Okay.
So I've always really kind of worked. But as far as working for myself, that came from having a child and kind of just like a lot of mothers today really just feeling like, wow, this is my baby. Like, you know, we can't trust anybody. Like, you just turn into like a different beast when you have kids. And I feel like that kind of put fire into a lot. I was working as a CNA, and I was there for like 2 years, like working like crazy. And I got fired from that job.
What did you do? What
I
happened?
fell asleep on the resident. But this was after I was literally working like 3, 4, 5 doubles. I had just had my son, and I was trying to make ends meet.
Why? Was she not married?
No.
What happened?
Well, what do you mean what happened?
Because I mean, he's supposed to put the ring on the finger because I mean, well.
So my first son's father passed away in 2021, but he did try to propose to me. Like when we were together for like the first 6 months, I said no. I was like, no, I don't know you yet. But I didn't really realize the importance on marriage and, you know, trying to start a family. We hadn't had a child at that point. So looking back, yeah, it's some things, but yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's delve in deep into your business. She Motivate.
Yes.
How did that came about?
That came from just really experience, trial and error. I was already a childcare provider for a long time, and I seen a need in the community with the business, and I was like, yeah, I need to be that girl.
All right. So why did you create it, She Motivate, and what was it about?
I created it because, like, when I first started, I didn't know what to do. Like, I'm searching around, I'm asking people, like, how do I do this? How do I do that? They were lying. They were kind of telling me, like, middle parts and not, like, really the initial first start. So that's why I started it, because I'm like, I need to become that person that helps people, you know, along the way and show them the right way, especially. And that's really how it came about. The name She Motivates is because I needed somebody to motivate me. I still need people to motivate me. We all need people to motivate us. And I just feel like that's really a really big need, especially in the childcare industry right now.
All right. So could you recall or remember the moment or the point that that idea clicked in your mind, or what inspired? Like, no. Because sometimes you be doing something right, you know you want to do it, but you kind of like brush it off to the side. And then one time you just be there and then you just hit you really bad. Can you recall, a moment of that sort?
Where it just hit me? I mean, honestly, when I start something, I just go full flesh.
Okay.
I don't really give it time to ponder and wait. If this is something that I'm interested in and I see I have a passion already in place, I pray about it. I definitely ask God to go ahead of me, and I go full force in everything that I do.
Your faith.
Yes.
Faith. Okay.
Yes. Real deep. Deep.
So are you a Christian? Are you a Muslim? Are you a Hinduist? Or
I am Christian. I grew up around apostles. Like literally, I don't go to church every Sunday, but like when I say God-fearing woman, faith-based woman, I'm really, really big on that.
Okay.
Just like situations, I just know he's real.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Yeah. So how long have you been in business?
I've been a childcare provider for 10 years. I've been doing She Motivates for 6. I'm sorry, we just hit 7 years. January 4th.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Pretty dope. So as an entrepreneur, right, what are some challenges you face with your business, She Motivates?
I think a couple of challenges are separating business and personal, because you still want to be able to relate to your clients and be personal with them. Like, this is something that they're stepping out on faith with. And I want them to know that I've been there and, I'm with you 100%. I want to be able to cry and laugh and, celebrate accomplishments. But I also feel like that is kind of a big point where it's like you still have to be business. You still have to separate a lot of the business and the personal relationships. So I think that's something I need to work on.
Okay, so who does your brand and services serve?
So originally, it was just childcare providers, women, people inspired to open up childcare providers, but childcare programs. But lately, we have did a turn, and we have did ILFs, independent living facilities. We have stepped into more of people are coming to me with, hey, I want to do this. You know about this, Sierra, like, let's go. And the type of person I am, okay, I'm right with you. Like, let's go. So it is really for anyone that has a business that has a dream, that has a inspiration, something to hit, and I'm going to take them all the way there.
All right. Tell me this, right? What kind of transformation does clients experience after working with you?
Oh man. I mean, we can start with myself.
I want to know. Put it all out.
I started as a home in the hood of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Let's be for real.
Okay.
And people have seen this transition from me going from home to center to opening up another home, to opening up another center with other people. You know, they've seen my seminars have packed out 20 people, you know, just last year. I mean, the transition is amazing with me, and I feel like a lot of people are starting to notice. But this is something that I said way back then, like, hey, y'all, I'm doing this. Come on. And I don't think they believed me, but now they're starting to tap in.
All right. How does your business She Motivates changes the childcare business? Yep.
What it does is it brings in the need that people as childcare providers need. They need motivation. They need guidance. They need a roadmap from start to finish, to expanding, to maintaining. It is going to touch all of that. When it comes to business, period, though, I mean, we can do a nail shop, and that's not my expertise, but I'm the type of person, I'm going to research. I'm going to go down to the city hall. I'm going to make phone calls. I'm going to make it happen. So She Motivates isn't just for childcare providers or childcare owners. That's where I started at, but I'm going to the top with business expansion, period.
All right. What are certain errors or mistakes you see new, childcare, businesses coming up do? And what can your brand She Motivate help prevent?
Trial and error. I mean, money is very important when it comes to business. So I need people's money to be invested in the right places. When I started, I literally spent like $2,000 on stuff I really didn't even need. So it helps them guide of, hey, this is mandatory. This is just for aesthetics, the looks, but this is what you have to have. If that answered your question.
All right. So tell me, when it comes to success, right? What are some of successful stories that you've come about since you started this whole business?
I mean, I have successful stories with my clients. I've seen, and people have seen them go from homes to centers, from homes to centers to second centers. As far as the success, for me, the success is generational wealth for families. Okay. Like, these people are going, if they keep going, they're going to be able to give this back to their children, to their daughters to raise, It's more than just the successful when it comes to the money and things like that. It's a lot to do with the success and what it's going to do as far as She Motivates.
Okay. All right. Tell me, the path of an entrepreneur is not an easy path, right?
Yeah.
The days you feel stressed, you feel disappointed, and all of that.
Yeah.
How do you handle it, or how do you deal with it?
I feel like being an entrepreneur, you have to definitely have faith in yourself and ask God to go ahead of you on what you're doing. Put the right people in your place. When you are feeling unmotivated and you are feeling like, I don't really want to do this no more, you need to have people in your corner that are cheering you on. You need to have people that will help you and not just charge you for everything. There's a lot of times where people are calling and they're like, I don't want to do this no more. I think I made a mistake. And I have to, hey, and it doesn't even matter how I feel at that moment. That's my job. Like, I'm just that type of person. We're going to keep going. Let's find some avenues. Hey, let's meet up for lunch. Maybe you need a break. Maybe you need just take a nap, and we'll, when you wake up, we'll talk about this. But I think that's really, really important, is just, finding like-minded people. And another big thing is too, I feel like this holds us back. You have to be able to invest in yourself. A lot of people don't do that, or it's kind of like, I can do it on my own. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you need to literally get that guidance. And I think that's very important that people understand, you know, even with She Motivates, it's an investment. It's not just them putting money in my pocket or them supporting my business. It's an investment into yourself. And I think that is the biggest thing of it all. Like, you know.
All right. Tell me this. What kind of results does clients, sees after completing, the whole program?
I mean, honestly, a lot of people just are getting into it for that generational wealth. You know, if you take my tools and you apply them, you're not going to run out. It's just, it wouldn't make sense. You know, that's the type of motivator I am.
That's great. That's great. Right. How do you handle difficult clients? Because you're setting people, they're very difficult. You know what I mean? No matter what you do, they're like, when you come across that situation, how do you handle such people or clients?
So at first, I used to be like scared to, just kind of, I feel like I was just taking a lot of stuff in the beginning because I felt like, oh my goodness, you pay me for a service. I want to make sure that it's done all the right. But it's a matter of respect in a lot of different ways. I don't tolerate disrespect now. I don't play that. I do not play that. So, I mean, how do I handle it? I don't have to handle it. The people that are coming to me are serious about what they're doing, and I'm serious about them. So we don't come across those problems. But yeah, in the beginning, it was that. It was, kind of tiptoeing around different subjects, or just, it gets like that.
Okay. What makes clients trust you with such an important business decisions?
Well, really my expertise, they can look around to the other clients that I've opened. I mean, it's just kind of like, what is that saying? The proof is in the pudding. You said, how do they trust me with the big, this is my job. This is what I do. This is what I'm passionate about. This is something that is important to me. So I'm going to take it serious. And then with their investment on top of that, I have to take it serious just as much as they are.
All right. How does She Motivates empowers women?
Well, I don't really know how to answer that. I go beyond. See, that's the problem. Because I said I want to have business relationships and not just so much personal. And that is a hard thing because you still want to be personal with the people you're doing business with. I can't, as a consultant, I'm just there for, what I'm supposed to do. But as a human being and a big sister and a motivator, those are the ways that I try to show up. And that's building a relationship with my clients or building a relationship with people that want to do stuff. So that's kind of hard, like seriously.
Okay, so how do you help women, get into such leadership position that is much, undervalued?
Well, they have to believe in themselves first. And when they believe in themselves, with me, I believe in them. And the leadership just comes with it. Like I said, being around like-minded people, you're like-minded. So you're going to follow suit. And I feel like that's the leadership that they go into. I'm guiding them. We're doing seminars. We're doing classes. I'm giving them tools. And if they're applying it, they have to. It just falls in line.
Okay. All right. What would you say to a lady watching this, right? Mm-hmm. Or a group of females who want to get into this industry or business, but the second thinking about that, or feared, or second guessing, should I go in, or just dragging their feet?
So I'm going to say, where's the camera? Girl, you better go, okay? Don't wait on nobody. at the end of the day, it's going to be that. Like, you're going to have fear. You're going to think the negative about it. You have to push that out your mind, and you have to go. Start with a business plan, even if you can just come up with a name. Pray on that name before you go to bed. I can guarantee you it's going to happen. You have to believe in yourself. Nobody is going to believe in you if you do not believe in yourself. Okay? You're in that position right now because you want to be.
All right.
That's what I would say.
All right. So tell me this: why is it important for women to charge their wealth in the childcare, business?
I feel like it's important because, like, we all hold value, whether they're in childcare or not. Like, a woman holds a lot of value, and I don't think that a lot of women know that. And I feel like touching on, holding that value or having that value, and you're doing something with it. I think once they even get a piece of self-worth, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Whatever they want to do, whoever they're around, things are going to change. Stuff is going to be like a tornado, because once they feel that, once they go with, I am somebody, it's going to be crazy. Their life is going to move quick, fast.
So tell me this, right? How many homes is currently under your belt?
Ooh, homes, man.
I want to know.
Listen,
I'm curious.
homes,
I want to know.
I know with homes, I want to say over just this year alone, because it's been 7 years, remember? This year alone, it's been over at least 45. Now, centers, we're taking off. Centers have been, I'm going to say, 15 to 20. I'm going to say between this year has been between 50 to 75 programs.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Expanding.
Oh, yeah. I see you.
Yeah.
I see you. All right. So in the next 10 years, how do you see she motivate life?
Okay. Within the next 10 years, within the next 5 years, I see a mentorship program where I'm like teaching other people that don't really want to deal with kids. They just want to, jump into the consulting business. I'm doing that currently. That's in the next 5 years. I see also in the next 10 years, though, multi-states, not just Tulsa. We're already expanding into a new office. Oh. So I see office locations. I see us going for conferences on a beach somewhere.
Okay.
Like, I think big.
Yeah,
okay.
I like that. I like that. I like that. All right. So tell me, what legacy do you want, she motivate to leave in the childcare space?
Just generational wealth for whoever I'm working with. There's something they can pass down and keep rolling. I want people to be able to retire from whatever I open up with them. I want them to be able to not suffer. I want them to be able to take their families to, different classes. Like, it's just so much.
All right. Currently, are you only serving folks within Oklahoma area or beyond?
So we have Oklahoma, we have Kansas, we have California, we got Las Vegas, we got Arkansas, we got Minnesota. We're moving.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What keeps you motivated? Because your energy, your vibe, this whole business, what keeps you motivated?
Literally, I wake up and I ask God to go ahead of me. And this is something I'm passionate about. What keeps me motivated, though, the most is my family look up to me when it comes to this business. All my kids are daycare kids. They all grew up in the daycare. So they're used to seeing me with kids, to transitioning into, the business that we're doing now. So they see me doing the seminars. They see me doing my Zooms and my classes and stuff like that. Even today, before I came here, my son was like, he's like, are you going to be on TV? I'm like, hallelujah. Yeah, I'm with you, son. Like, we're going to go far with this. So they keep me grounded. Like, my husband is so supportive in everything that I do. My kids, they're like, mom's the GOAT. Like, she's the girl. Like, they give me this like trophy at home, and it's like, I gotta get it.
I feel you.
Yeah.
So is it complex or hard running a business in the childcare space?
It's going to be hard doing anything.
Okay, break it down.
Okay.
I'm not an expert in that
Okay.
area, right? So you know it, so you break it down.
Yeah.
How is it like?
So by yourself is going to be a lot. You know, you're going to go against a lot of trial and error. The experience, if it's not there, is going to probably be really, really overwhelming for someone who's not, you know, that's just jumping in or don't really know a lot that's going on. But that's the beauty of it, because I come in, I make sure that we're buying the right equipment, we're taking the right classes. I'm walking you from start all the way to finish, and then from finish all the way to expanding into something else. So, I mean, it is going to be overwhelming. It's going to be a lot to anybody, but that's anything. Like, whatever you do is going to be a lot.
All right. What are certain misconceptions, people have about childcare business?
I think they feel like it's just like a nanny. Like they just like the providers are just sitting there, all right, like watching the kids, I guess. But it's way more than that. Like it is way more than that. It is paperwork. It is meal prepping. It is kissing boo-boos, wiping snot. It is making sure that your paperwork is in order, your staff is in order, your staff is treating your children right. It goes really, really deep. So, like, the misconception is thinking that we're just sitting there watching kids when it's so much more.
All right. Tell me, let's say a client walk up to you or get in touch with you. Hey, I want to start my own, business. What are certain checks, certain things you need to check on your client before you be like, hey, you ready to go?
Okay. So I feel like the onboarding of working with me is more of course, believing in yourself, but also I don't want people to just come with just a name, like what are your hours of operation? Like we go into a full business creation. So I do that first before we even move forward. I need to know like what I'm working with. Where are you at? Where do I need to meet you? So the onboarding has a lot to do with that first free consultation that I do with my clients. And then there I know what they need and what they don't need, what they've done and what they haven't done. And we move forward off of that.
All right. Is your services so expensive?
Oh, yeah.
How expensive?
I'm getting up there. But let's do this. I started at $25 7 years ago.
Oh.
I was only charging people $25 to help them. I mean, of course, I was just getting my feet wet and I wanted the experience. I wanted to know like, okay, let me try. But yeah, we are close to $12.50.
Okay.
But like I was saying, I meet you where you are. Some people don't even need the full $12.50 experience. Some people just need the $500. Some people need the $750. It's also a difference if you're having a home or if you're having a center. A lot of people want to do different things. I've been seeing a lot of people move into like autism for kids, disabilities and things like that. So that all goes into what the price is going to be.
All right. How can somebody get started with She Motivates?
Call me.
Okay, put your number out there.
Yeah.
Put your number.
My number is 918-6.
Hold on, take it slow.
Okay.
So people could get it out.
Got you.
Again. All right.
My number is 918-693-4900.
What about your Instagram, Facebook, Twitter?
Everything is She Motivates 44. And then we are located now in Tulsa. So we did have a office space in Broken Arrow. We are just now moving into our Tulsa location off of Sheridan.
Oh, okay. Bro, tell me this. What is the one thing, if somebody want to start, a childcare business or wherever, they have to know before they open their doors?
They need to know before they open their doors is more of the structure. Do you have a home? If this is for a home, does your home have stairs? Do you have a gate in your front or backyard? Who's supporting you? Who's your staff? All of that kind of goes into place.
Okay, wait. Talking about home, right?
Yes.
Is there a size that, you know what I mean, your home supposed to be before you can, you know what I mean?
So that's why I feel like I'm making it so hard for people to think that it's not even that hard. I've opened up programs with just a 1-bedroom, in a home, and they started out in a 1-bedroom. A lot of people think that you do need all of this stuff. So a lot of people are like, I'm not doing a daycare because it costs too much. But it does not. A lot of the times we all have kids. So use some of them toys that them kids you didn't have for about, take some of that and use it into your curriculum and your lesson plans and things like that. Okay. So a lot of the stuff that we think that we have to, buy and go into, we do not.
All right. Let's switch a little bit away from business, right?
Okay.
What's the difference you see between women of yesterday in the past and women of today?
I feel like the women of yesterday in the past, they relied on, taking care of the kids, taking care of their husbands. And I feel like the women of today are more out there being the husbands.
And is it right?
I mean, I'm an old school girl when it comes to my relationship. So, I mean, I'm going to do both. I'm going to take care of my husband, my kids, and I'm going to go get this money. So I feel like that's the difference. Can you have both? I don't know, but I'm a both type of girl. So,
as an entrepreneur, what's your lowest moment?
You getting deep.
Yeah, I want to know.
Ooh.
I want to know.
I didn't have plenty of those. My lowest moments, when
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
My lowest moment. Come back to that question. I'm sinking in the couch. Oh my God. That's deep.
Yeah.
My lowest moment, that really makes you think. Like, it's been a lot of those. Like, seriously.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay. So let's say that, let's put right on a scale of 1 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start from the 10 and then go to 7 and then go to 2. No, go to 3 and then go to 1. Share, you know what I mean? Share some experiences.
Okay. I think that one of my lowest moments was when I had just opened up and I really didn't know what I was doing. That's when I was like reaching out to people. And I had a worker. He's now like not working in the childcare field. He was my specialist. He was harassing providers, especially Black providers.
That's bad.
And he harassed my program. Like every time he came out, it was a low moment for me. He would write me up on just about anything. And
that's crazy.
I didn't know what was going on. I was really fighting. Like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. But it gave me ammo because I learned that licensing requirement book from front to back. After like 2-3 months, I'm like, oh yeah, he got the right one. And that was a low moment for me because I felt picked on. I felt like, wow, I'm really trying to do something with myself and somebody trying to stop me. I feel like that dealing with him was a low moment. And that's another reason why She Motivates was birthed. I don't play with licensing. They are a lot. And I'm an armor, I'm a protector over my siblings, over my family, over my money, and especially over my business.
That's great.
And my clients. Yeah. Aside from business though.
Right. So is everybody meant to be an entrepreneur? It's easier said, but is because people are like, yeah, I wanna,
yeah.
But is it meant for everybody to be?
Well, I mean, I feel like at certain points in their lives, maybe they could be. The right answer is no. It's not meant for everybody to be an entrepreneur. That's just being honest. But I feel like they know that. I don't think I got to tell you like, oh, you shouldn't be doing this. I don't.
So who is it meant for?
Who is what meant for? Entrepreneurship is for people who believe in themselves, and I feel like people who have a calling or are passionate about what they're doing.
Okay. How can you tell somebody have a calling? Because sometimes, somebody walk up to you. Hey.
Sometimes it tugs you, it keeps coming back around. Sometimes it's just always in your face until you just go and get it. Like, I feel like the calling just kind of come like that. Sometimes people have to be through, sent through traumatic situations as well for them to wake up with it. But I feel like it's always going to be there for you to grab it.
As a black woman, right? Mm-hmm. In this space, how do you handle stuff? Like, people will be like, nah, she black. Mm-hmm. I want to do business with her.
Yeah.
She this, I want to do business with her. How do you handle, stuff, of that sort?
I break down rooms. How do I handle it? I demolish it. You're not about to tell me what I can't do.
Yep.
You're not about to tell me that I'm not that girl. I'm going to show you. Not only, but I don't, it's how do I handle it? It doesn't need to be handled because it's not something that I really put too much energy into. I just be myself, and that what comes with that is destruction for people who don't believe in me. So, yeah.
Yeah. So when you started this business at first, right, do you had any doubting Thomases from peers, family that, hey, she ain't gonna do it?
Yeah.
Did you had any of that sort?
Yeah, I had to change my circle.
So how? What circles were you, involving then?
Well, I've had fun. And I just, what circle was I involved in? I was involved in a circle that didn't believe in what I wanted to do. I don't feel like they gave me the push of the people that are surround me now that I asked for, that they give me. It wasn't there. And, I removed myself quick, fast.
Are they shocked or surprised, seeing the growth?
Yeah, they're trying to circle back. So, but I just be like, nah, but it's not even to disrespect them, because if I didn't come across them or learn the things that I learned through them or with them, then I probably wouldn't be the person I am today. So I try to take something from everybody. And, the people that have came across me and that I've had relationships with, they are a part of who I am in some type of way. But my circle is my family, my husband and my kids, my mom, my sisters, my close, immediate people. You don't really see me out too much. You're not going to. I'm a little, exclusive at this point. That's just how I carry myself.
That's dope. I'm really proud of you. Hey, I always got to support my people. I got to support my people, my black people, man. I got to support, Hey, so I'm really inspired by, your story.
Yeah.
How far, you've been able to build this whole business up, and then you still keep it going. And the vision that you still have, in a few years from now, how big this whole business, she motivates, it's going to be. So, hey, I want you to give, some advice to maybe a young female or maybe a male who want to get into this space that, hey, say some words of encouragement or motivation, because your business is she motivates. And then I need you to motivate the people out there that, hey, you can also do it.
Listen, I know right now it may not be what you think that it's going to be. I know sometimes it's hard to get out of bed. I know sometimes you got people that are doubting you and that make you feel probably small. But at the end of the day, you need to get on your knees and you need to pray and you need to ask God to go ahead of you in whatever you're doing. I think that you should also ask for him to send the people to you, let you get the right connections, let you meet the right people, and that calling, that thing that keeps pulling at you, whatever that tug is deep down inside of you, and you know what it is. You need to make a move on it. 2026 is making moves, okay? And if you continue to just sit there and let life go by, I can't really say, you wrong, but you're going to just complain and complain and complain, and you're going to set it off, and then you know what? You're probably going to see somebody else doing it if you don't hop on it. So that's my motivation. I think that you should get up. You should write down a plan, even if you're just coming up with the business name. Man, woman, daycare, no daycare. Write that name down, pray on it, ask God to go ahead of you and send the right people your way. Make sure that you invest in yourself and you have faith in yourself. And, even this podcast that I'm on right now, reach out to him. Come and get your story out. Come and tell him what you want to do, even if you aren't doing it yet. You have something in there that is going to be a builder for somebody. You have something in there that other people probably need to hear. You don't have to be this high, but make sure you're not this low. Pick yourself up. Even if you just got to go a little bit at a time helps. And that's my motivation for you today. Let's go.
All right. I told you I'm sitting with a billionaire. I'm sitting with a billionaire here. Yeah, I'm sitting with a billionaire. I told you, she motivated. She motivated thousands. She motivated millions. She motivated people to go out there and do greater things. She motivated. So, hey, if you're going to get in the child care business, I need you to contact She Motivates. Say your number again.
Yes.
Your number again. Put it out there. Yeah.
918 693 4900.
4900. She Motivates on all social media platforms. Just reach out to Sierra on all social media platforms. She Motivates. She's a good, business lady. I know what I'm saying. She got it. So thank you very much, Miss Sierra, for having me on this episode. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel or Facebook page yet, kindly go on Facebook, YouTube, and check K84 Podcast, and then stay connected with, a lot of good content each and every week. Thank you very much, and I've been your host, Kenna the Greatest, on K84 Podcast. See you another time.